Greetings and welcome back to the NA1SA Ham Shack for another video. Today I'm going to discuss how to get your Icom 9700 to connect and work well with PstRotators Omni-Rig. Okay, there's a few things that you're going to need to have before you get started to do this. First is the latest version of PstRotator and Omni-Rig. Omni-Rig's version is 1.19. And that can be found on their website at dxatlas.com. And if you scroll down the page on the downloads page, you'll find these two files: Omni-Rig and INI files for Omni-Rig. They'll come in zip files. You'll want to extract those. Actually, the INI files you can just click on, it'll give you the rigs, and then you'll want to copy those rigs over into your C drive, the program files x86 into the Afrit file or folder in the Omni-Rig, and then into the rigs folder. Scroll down through here. You want to look for the IC-9700, and you want this file here, IC-9700 PST. That can be found by going to a Google search. You want to look for 9700 PST.ini. You'll get the PstRotator groups link. Click on that and you'll get the forums page. Scroll down until you find this IC97 PST.ini file. You want to download that and then copy that over into your Omni-Rigs Afrit folder, Omni-Rig, and then put that into the rigs folder. Alright, now with the PstRotator and Omni-Rig running, I'll minimize the rotator page. You want to go to the Omni-Rig page here. I'll zoom in on this a little bit. And over here you want to go to, I apologize for the camera, this tripod really sucks. Click on the configure button. It'll bring up this configure window. Zoom out here just a little bit. And here you're going to put in the IC-9700 PST. Select your COM port. In my case, mine is 5. You need to set your baud rate with your radio, and pretty much everything else stays the same. And once you do that, you can just click OK, and you should be pretty well set. Okay, here's where it gets a little interesting and where I made some changes. If you come up here to satellites and open that, you're going to get this window.
EO88 is no more in range.
Here's going to be a list of all your satellites. It'll ask you to update your KEPs. Typically when you open the program, which you want to do that. Scroll down here to AO27. Or let's go to AO7. All these doppler.sqf files I changed from what is in Omni-Rig when you open it up generically. I built all these SQF files myself, and as you can see here for AO7 I have quite a few. The linear birds tend to drift in frequency from time to time, and about every week or so you may have to come in and set up a different Doppler file so you're more zero beat when you want to work that satellite. So instead of having to chase it around and figure out where you are in the passband, once you set this up and start using it, it'll be a lot easier for you to get right on. So in order to do this, and we'll close out of this tab, you need to go back to your file manager, go back to programs, to your x86 programs file, scroll down here to PST Rotator, and you're going to find this file here called Doppler. Open that up, and let me move the camera here. In a notepad, I've created Doppler files for the linear and FM birds that I use. I actually have 4 files for AO27 because there are times where it'll be a little up or down in frequency. AO73, AO91, 92, which are no longer with us, CAS4A, CAS4B, EO88, and so on. And I'll just scroll down through here. The frequencies that you want to tweak are your 70 centimeters. Your 2 meter frequencies typically don't drift much, if at all, but your 70 centimeter, your higher frequency, is what you want to adjust. So you'll see here for RS-44, the uplink is 70 centimeter, or the downlink, I'm sorry, is 70 centimeter. So all my downlink frequencies are adjusted. In the case of XW2A, your uplink is 70 centimeter, lower sideband. So that's the frequency that you want to adjust. All the others, the 2 meters, stay the same. Took some time for me to build these doppler.sqf files, but it was well worth it. X2D, XW2D is not too active anymore. It clips off after 2 seconds or so. 2A and 2F seem to be your best ones out of the XW series. If you're watching this video and you would like a copy of what I've done here, I'd be more than happy to share it with you. Just drop me a line and I'll email them to you. They're very simple to do. You take, for example, AO7 here, take the published frequency or the published Doppler SQF file, save it in the notepad, copy it, and just copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. And what I've done here is adjusted the frequency 432.149.95, not .90, .85, .80. Once the satellite comes over, then you'll have to play with these files in your Omni-Rig program or PST Rotator, whichever, or SAT-PC32, whichever one you're working, to find which frequency here in your Doppler SQF file gets you more zero beat. And then that's the frequency that you want to use or save. And so I know where I'm at and what frequency has been pretty much right on. Is I made this neat little chart in Excel for each linear bird. I know when AO7 comes over, I need to be at 432.148.1, AO73, CAS4A, 4B, EO88, and so on. So what I've done is I've taken the PstRotators generic Doppler file, deleted it, copy and pasted my Doppler file that I created in the PST Rotator. And then when you open up Omni-Rig and click the satellites, and let's just go down here to an XW bird, I'll say 2A, there's all those frequencies that I put together. And now I know when XW2A is going to come over. For me, it needs to be at 435.039.0 or 30. I come up here, find that frequency here, click it, tell it to add and modify. And then when I click XW2A, it puts that correct 70 centimeter frequency into Omni-Rig. My mouse to work here. Click the up and down button. And it starts adjusting. Now when I go to work that satellite, it'll be correct on my rig. And I should be pretty well close to 0 beat. So now that we've gone through all that and I've confused you, let me get out of PST Rotator completely. And now when I come in to work satellites, I just click on PST Rotator. And I have it set up that everything will open up for me. Takes it a minute. Okay, there you have it. There's Omni-Rig. One thing that I do is you can save satellites into your favorites. I put all the linear birds in one tab, and under the number 2 is all the FM birds. PST Rotator itself controls my Channel Master 9521 HD rotor, which supports my M² Leo pack. Underneath everything is the XL file I just told you about. And one thing I didn't touch on, but I'll touch on briefly here, is before I even begin to operate, I open up Orbitron, do a past prediction for the day, save it into a notepad file called sat predict. And once I save it into that file, I have it set up in PST Rotator to open that when I start the program. And there's all the satellites listed for about 16 hours, I think. I usually have a day's worth because I never know when I'm going to be in and out of the shack. But there's all the satellites listed for March 5th. Actually, March 4th into March 5th. Alright, we're going to try passive RS-44. Who knows, we may even get lucky and make a contact across the pond.
Delta 4, Hotel Delta Bravo, CQ satellite. Kilo 3, Sierra Hotel, Kilo 3, Sierra Zulu Hotel calling. Roger, good morning, Friday afternoon. QSL, yeah, you're 59 plus over here, very strong here this morning. Name is Joe, Julian Alseco. Anyway, thank you very much. Great signal over here this morning. Bye-bye. Yes, 73. Bye-bye. Papa Delta 4 Hotel Delta Bravo. Papa Delta 4 Hotel Delta Bravo. CQ satellite.
November Alpha 1 Sierra Alpha.
Charlie Whiskey Juliet, go.
Papa Delta 4 Hotel Delta Bravo from Victor Echo 1 Charlie Whiskey Juliet Fox November 85.
Russia, Victor Echo 1 Charlie Whiskey Juliet. Charlie Whiskey 5 and 9. Juliet Oscar 3232 Hotel November. QSL.
QSL Juliet Oscar 32. You're 5 by 9 here at Fox November 85. Thanks, 73.
Many thanks to QSL 73 Victor Echo 1 Charlie Whiskey Juliet. 73 and stay safe. Bye-bye.
November Alpha 1 Sierra Alpha.
QRZ, Papa Delta 4 Hotel Delta Bravo.
November Alpha 1 Sierra Alpha.
Alpha 1 Sierra Alpha, November Alpha 1 Sierra Alpha, 5 and 9, 59, Juliet Oscar 3232, QSL.
QSL, you're also 59 Central Pennsylvania, Fox November 10.
Fox November 10, Roger, many thanks for QSL 73 and stay safe, QSL.
QSL 73.
73, many thanks, bye-bye, Papa Delta 4, Hotel Delta.
Mike 0, Sugar Queen Lima 2, Mexico 0, Sugar Quebec Lima, CQ, sir.
November Alpha 1 Sierra Alpha. Hello, Peter.
Anyone say to M0SQL, hi Marine, hope all's well, great signal, 5 and 9, IO87.
Okay, thank you. You're also 5 and 9, and we're making a video here for YouTube, so you may be YouTube famous.
Oh dear, that's never good. Good luck with the video, and lovely signal this side of the pond. 73, have a nice afternoon, and catch another pass. And E1SA to M0SQL, 73.
73, Peter, and say hello to Molly.
QRZ, 2 Mike 0, Sugar Queen Lima. 2 Mexico 0, Sugar Quebec Lima. 2 Mike 0, Sugar Queen Lima, CQ, sir.
Whiskey, Echo India 3, Whiskey, CQ, sir.
November Alpha 1 Sierra Alpha. CQ satellite, November Alpha 1 Sierra Alpha, Fox November 10.
November Alpha 1 Sierra Alpha. November Alpha 1 Sierra Alpha.
I didn't copy. Can you repeat please? Echo Alpha 2 Lima Uniform.
November Alpha 1 Sierra Alpha.
Okay, November Alpha 1 Sierra Alpha. Good morning, 59 Echo Italy November 92 QSL.
QSL, you're also 59 into Fox November 10.
Roger QSL, thank you. 73, take care, stay safe. CA2 Ali, bye-bye.
73.
QRZ satellite, Echo Alpha 2 Lima Uniform QRZ. CQSat, Echo Alpha 2 Lima Uniform. CQSat, Echo Alpha 2 Lima Uniform.
Okay, well, as you can see, after a little time and determination, you can get it to work, and it works quite well. RS-44 has a lot of fading, so the signals may not have sounded as strong on the recording as what they could have been, but like I said, it has a lot of fading on that satellite, so it is working. We made 3 contacts across the pond, and that's a good morning. So hey, thanks for watching. If you find the video informative and you liked it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell, all that neat stuff you do for YouTube. So hey, enjoy your day. Check back often. Who knows when I'll make more videos. And like I said, I hope you find it useful. 7-3s, everyone. NA1SA.